Yeah, we're recording now. I don't know what Wyatt's up to, but
I don't know.
Doing things for my wife, but hello.
hello, welcome back.
I've uploaded like 4 videos for you
Hey,
to use as
Coty's trying to sell me a Google Home Mini, but I'm broke. Like always.
oh no.
I know. So, yeah, there's that. Anyways, we got Tristan with us now.
What
The
up?
the Christmas master. And we never got to do that Christmas thing that we talked
Dude, I
about.
know. What's up, Sadie Spaghetti? It's gonna be so much fun.
Don't tell Morgan, but I'm pretty sure you would have won because you have a whole Christmas outfit. Like you have a Saint Nick
Oh,
outfit.
oh yeah, and I would have wore the festive hat, like my most festive hat. It's got bells, lights. It's covered in garland and bells and glitter. And I would have wore that one instead of the actual Santa hat. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have won.
I think you would have. And then you also got the, let's say, the hats. You got all those hats,
I,
dude.
I just come in covered in bells and wearing 3 different hats. I rent a
Huh?
reindeer and a sleigh for the day.
Oh, she heard me. So we're just
Oh,
gonna say it now. Babe, I'm pretty sure he would have won.
Oh, no, I know he would win. I already told him he would win.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, she already accepted defeat.
that's good. It's very good. Go ahead and accept.
Full Santa outfit, and I have a shirt that looks like an elf. And then I own another Christmas shirt.
Oh, trust me.
What?
If I had to, I would have rented.
He would have rented something, he said.
Rented
Yeah,
what?
I
What
would
would
have
you have
rented
rented, dude?
A sleigh.
the reindeer and sleigh or
The
the
yep,
reindeer and carriage.
A sleigh?
the reindeer
Oh yeah,
carriage.
That's
yeah.
called a sleigh.
Well, he said sleigh also, but
What?
Sleigh carriage. I thought carriage would be better than a
a
sleigh because there's
carriage,
no
isn't that what they
snow
say in
ever.
England?
What's it called? A wagon?
Oh, how cool.
What'd you say, babe?
Porridge.
Oh, she said porridge.
What did you say?
Oh, wouldn't you be
Yeah, he said a cabin or something like that. What'd you say?
I said
A carriage.
and then I
A
said
carriage.
porridge.
Okay.
What do you call it? A wagon?
I was like whispering and you heard me.
My mic's pretty good, and I have it set up where it's like perfect quality now. So I think we're doing better. This will be episode 2,
Oh, I
and
just got kicked off.
no, you're on it.
Who got kicked off, me or Wyatt?
Everyone's random. Everyone's new. Wyatt randomly joined. I got a little clip of that where it's we start the podcast and we're sitting there talking, and then he just comes in and he goes or something like that, or he squeals into it.
I didn't know everyone was here.
Yeah, Wyatt hopped in. I was like, all right, Wyatt, you're in it now.
No, you said episode 2. There should be 3.
Episode 2. No, because we did a 0.
Mine got kicked out.
No, we did a 0. That's
I'm
just
kicked
on.
out
That's
there.
on everything else,
Yeah.
but on YouTube instead of YouTube. And I'm just gonna start posting the YouTube one, and then anywhere else is you can listen anywhere else. So
Okay, well, I'm cold.
turn off the fan.
I love it.
Really.
Oh, how cool.
But
It's just Mama's cool.
back to what we were talking about.
What were we talking about?
About the carriage. Okay, back to the carriage.
Yeah, like if I had to win this competition, I would have rented a horse-drawn carriage if I had to.
I love you, baby.
You would have went all out
Oh yeah, for
just
sure.
to win this. And then
Dude,
also
I am a.
you would have customized it.
Oh, for sure. Speaking of customization,
That's
it
a
was
good
like 2
segue.
days ago. not 2 days ago, because that would have been Christmas. The day before Christmas, I saw a woman putting like actual like house lights around her car and on top of her car.
There's a Jeep that drives around that has that too. Yeah, no, LEDs at the top, light bulbs and stuff.
She wasn't
Yeah, at
like
least you
just
know it's
doing
coming.
it. Yeah, for real.
Oh, Christmas lights?
But yeah,
Yeah,
her whole
Christmas
car was
lights.
covered like head to toe with
They're
Christmas
probably not
lights.
anymore.
Well, no, it
I
was
don't know.
today. I'm pretty sure, or not today, but it was like
It's
It
not
was like a
Christmas.
day before Christmas, like Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve. And she was just randomly doing it. Had it all hot wired and messed up inside her car. There was so many things connected to each other to make it where it would fit inside the cigarette lighter part,
yeah,
the car
she's
outlet.
she's trying to like force it all in there.
What?
We're talking about the lady with the thing. If you here,
No, I thought I was getting made fun of.
you're not being made
Because
fun
I
of.
said something and you ignored me.
Ignored you. What?
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
She thought I was ignoring her. I probably was, cause my ADD. No, we were talking about the uh woman stacking everything into
It-
her
she had
lighter.
it plugged into so many like different outlets and just trying to get it. I mean, she got it to work, but it was just like so dangerous.
She's like stomping it in.
Yeah, just shoving everything where it shouldn't go to
Sparks
make
are
it
flying.
work.
As she's trying to stomp it, just sparks are flying. She's getting hit by them. as she's as she's stomping it in, she's like getting hit in the eyes with all of it.
She's like, "This is fine. This is normal. This is great.
This is
This is
good. This is
great."
good. Driving down the road, like,
There's a small fire happening in her back seat.
but she's okay with
No, I'm
She's
not
fine.
kidding.
She's got a miniature fire extinguisher somewhere.
it. she's dealing with it. She's dealing
She's done this before.
with it. I did it last year. I'll do it this year.
Didn't die last year. Won't die this year.
Like the spark, she crashes and the sparks just cause the fire to the gasoline.
Looks like fireworks, but it's just her redneck rigging of her lights around her car.
Catches the whole city on fire. All
And
from
she
this
just
one
crawls
lady
out.
trying to this one lady trying to celebrate Christmas.
Oh yeah. She just crawls out, being like, "Hey, told you didn't die last year. Didn't die this year."
Haha.
Kills like 40 other people from it instead.
Yeah. But she's like, love Christmas.
Time of giving.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my, let's get a bath.
Bath time. Also, it's Morgan's birthday is this Sunday.
You're joking.
No, dude. We're excited. We're going up to Nashville. We're
Oh,
doing
y'all
some
told me
crazy.
that.
Yeah, we're doing some crazy stuff. We're going up there. From what we've all gathered is we're gonna do like a lot of everything. Isn't that right?
Aquarium. Madame
Aquarium.
Tussauds.
I'm
Which
sorry,
is-
what?
Madame Tussauds is a wax museum.
Madame Tussauds?
Yes.
It's a wax museum?
Yeah.
I've never been to a wax museum.
I have.
Oh man, I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Hopefully, it's not a hot
Are
day.
you scared to see famous
I'm
people?
I'm scared to
made
like,
of wax?
what if I mess something up? You know how?
Oh, then just don't touch them.
Don't touch them.
they're
I'm
not
gonna look
wax.
at them and they're gonna melt, dude.
No, that's not how it works. Not that kind of wax.
What kind of wax is it? Like, what do you mean wax? Why is it called wax?
Earwax. They're all made
It's
out of
earwax.
earwax. Different
Definitely
color.
earwax.
Yeah. It's not gonna melt with your eyesight. What are you, the Crimson Chin?
Calm down, Fairly Odd Parents. It's okay.
We were at Walmart. Oh man. Oh, I gotta segue into this and before we continue our conversation about the wax figure. We saw Barbie in a wheelchair.
You're
And I was
joking.
looking for Ken in a wheelchair because like you gotta add them together, dude. Why can't there be two crippleds loving each other?
Twinsies.
Twinsies, yeah. Why can't they be twinning? Or why can't he like, oh, I'm not crippled, but I can be cute and have my own wheelchair for Barbie?
That ain't cute.
That ain't cute.
That's how that works. Yeah, mock my disability.
Mock my disability. But I was looking around for it, and then for some reason why I got in my head, I don't know how, I don't know why, but I was like Crimson Chin in a wheelchair. And I got online, I was looking for it, and I couldn't find it, but I need a picture of Crimson Chin in a wheelchair now.
You're telling me you could not find Crimson Chin in a wheelchair?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure one of the episodes, the Iron Kneecap, like bust him down, and he was actually like in a wheelchair for like a few seconds.
no, there's not. Crimson. I can't spell. Crimson
I
Chin
know.
in a wheelchair. Yeah, it's already in my search. Chin controlled power wheelchair. Okay. The Crimson Chin would be perfect for that. And all I'm getting is a bunch of
I'm
people
getting like
just like
random
me.
people.
Retarded.
What, with disabilities?
Yes.
Wow.
My
She went
ADD.
straight for it. Let me try this.
I got the filthy Frank again, pimp my wheelchair. That's all I got. I just now realized. Look what I typed.
Chromosome Chin.
I typed in chromosome chin in a wheelchair.
Are you that retarded that you can't spell crimson so bad you put chromosome? You're missing a
Chromosome
chromosome.
chin.
He has an extra chromosome.
Oh my gosh. I was wondering why there was no wheelchairs. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Chromosome chin in a wheelchair. Crimson. Crimson.
I even spelled it out.
Chromosome
How?
chin.
That's a bigger word than crimson. How did you do that?
I don't know. All I got was chromosome chin.
So apparently, it's just Stephen Hawking, one little kid, and the bully that's ever been in a wheelchair.
I never even got Stephen Hawking, dude.
Is that
You never seen
chromosome?
Stephen Hawking on Fairly Odd Parents?
Is that
I've never seen Stephen Hawking on Fairly Odd Parents.
Was he on it?
It's like a super young Stephen Hawking.
Was he actually on it, and then was he walking?
Oh no, he's in a wheelchair, had the voice box and everything,
Babe, you're good. I
but
was focused.
still like very young. What are we talking about?
Morgan made a joke, and I didn't laugh because I was focused.
How rude are you?
I'm sorry.
So rude.
I feel bad.
Did he face plant again?
No, I think he's mad because he's not getting a cookie right now, which I don't blame him.
Ah,
Dude, I'd be mad too.
Chromosome chin. So we were at Walmart the other day. It was Thursday, I'm pretty sure, and we're walking around, just looking around. and we found we walked past this Elvis impersonator like one time, walking from the Christmas section. I was like, okay. We're in the toy section. We're in we're in the toy section, and he walks by us, and then he laughs under his breath. Morgan heard it loud and clear.
He is so in character.
His real life laugh was that too. He stayed in character.
Just even as he sleeps.
Yeah.
That's how he snores.
Do you take Laura as your lawfully wedded wife? Oh, yes, I do. When I worked at Taco Bell, Wyatt, I don't know if he's still there, but
Wow.
he would no, the Elvis personator guy. He would go up
Yep.
there and eat all the time. He would he would go up there and he would always eat, and I got to talk to him. I actually went out there and talked to him. I was like, "So, are you an Elvis impersonator?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." And I asked him about it and stuff, and he really enjoyed it. He said it's just a hobby. There's a lot of other people like around the area that do it, and he bought a suit for like $600. That's for
Oh,
everything.
jeez. I mean, well, my uncle Porky did that before he died. He won contests and everything. He won like state championship back in the day.
Dang, dude, did you like get to talk to him and stuff? Did he talk to you in an Elvis
I
accent?
I had no idea he died when I was like really young.
All I can see is your body. What are you dangling? What body are you
Oh,
holding up?
I thought you were talking to me. I was like, that's weird.
Can you move your blinds? It's kind of hard to see. Yeah. Hey, let's talk about Dylan too. Let's go about that. Yeah. So I'm back. Okay, so this is when I worked at Walmart. Dylan is a really cool guy. Uh
Oh yeah.
he is
That,
Oh yeah, that's right. That I forgot you work at Walmart. All right, so
yeah, I know who Dylan is.
um
Well, you don't work at
so
Walmart anymore?
no, I don't work at Walmart. I work at McGriff. But
Dude.
I didn't like Walmart. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't. Yeah, I don't really want to go into detail with it, but I just didn't like it. Not my favorite thing. McGriff's my favorite right now. But
The
when I
tires
was working
feel
there, I was emptying out the fryer vat, and
Oh god.
yeah, and in the back, Dylan comes back there. I was like, "Oh, hey, Dylan." He's like, "Oh, hey," and he got back from break or his lunch, and I'm able to talk about this now that he don't work there. Um, he would he would go to rock and roll and drink and then come back. Well,
Did he like drink heavy?
I don't know. Sometimes he'd come back buzzed, but I was back there cleaning the fryer vat, and I'm sitting there scraping it out, and he's talking to me. He can have it. And as I'm cleaning it out, I I smell it as I'm cleaning it out. I smell his breath. I'm like, "Hey, you you smell like alcohol." He goes, "I shouldn't." I was like, "You just do." And he looks around. He goes, "You like it?"
Of course he does. Of course he says that. You like it?
That got me, dude. I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Just Isaac squealing in the background.
And then also another thing to add on to that day was whenever I went into the bathroom,
Oh
there
no.
was wet socks on the floor. I don't know. I don't know why, but it looks like somebody frantically took them off and then like had to run.
Please
Somebody
don't tell
had
me you
some cream
touched 'em.
dreams.
In the Walmart bathroom.
in the Walmart bathroom, like while they're peeing, they're like,
My sock.
my socks, my socks.
It's my only hope. I must use it.
Oh man. He filled up his socks if he used them for they were like
Oh, that
soaking
is
wet,
so
like
gross.
you can see the like
The circumcision.
no, you can see the like if you like throw a sock on the ground, you can see like the water splatter. It looked like he took them off, threw
Oh,
them down, and
splatter
sprinted
stuff.
out. Yeah.
Smash.
Thunk.
When you see
Imagine
your sock crawl across the ceiling.
Puppy.
across the ceiling.
Yep.
I had a nightmare about
Oh no.
we lived in this house and I just had constant nightmares about like everything about that house. That house was haunted. An old lady died in there too. It was
What?
yeah, it was when I swapped from 10th grade. I was gone the first 10 weeks and I came back the second 9 weeks. And
Come on.
that was pretty hectic because that house was so scary. I would have nightmares about I wouldn't sleep in my room sometimes. It was that scary. Uh I would have my cat sleep and like me and my cat would sleep in the living room. At least I think. I could be wrong, but it all seems like a dream now. But I would be so terrified to sleep in there because I would have nightmares about my closet and it was just every time. And then I had nightmares about like I don't know if it was like a ghost taking over the house, but every room had something floating in it. And the higher the object floated, the stronger the presence in there. And the bathroom had a wrench floating in it, like to the roof. I was like, oh god, this one's the worst. And I remember
Oh
I can't remember
no.
anything, but I said something and it all fell. Like everything fell. I was like, okay, I fixed it. And I walk into the living room, and through the hallway, a fire truck comes in, and it says, "Nobody can save you now, David." And I woke up, and that was terrifying to me.
Nobody can save you now.
That was my first wet dream.
The fire truck.
The fire truck is nobody can save you now. Uh-huh. Also, speaking of wet dreams and stuff, I didn't have one, but we found out that we looked up like penis facts, and
Awkward, random, but okay.
I know, no, we looked it up because we were just sitting there discussing. I was like, give me some facts. Turns out, whenever you get a random, when you pop a random, it turns out that it's your mind like working out your penis. It's
Huh.
like it's mental. Like your body automatically does it, and it's pretty cool. I found that out.
I wonder how much I could lift. I mean, if it's working out all the time, it better be strong, or I'm gonna be a little upset.
You start training.
Yeah,
One.
yeah.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
Hello.
Oh, hey. I see you're looking.
Am I out in public or are you in my house?
Both of those sound
Just butt
creepy.
naked on a sidewalk.
Both of those sound creepy. Man. I almost passed out.
Heard?
Yeah, I almost choked on a noodle.
I'm sorry.
Who's noodle?
My
I didn't
own.
mean to.
Wyatt almost choked on your big ol' noodle. And we're back
Big
to
ol'
square
noodle.
one. From last episode, I can give good handies. That's the first thing you. that, so Wyatt, Tristan listened to the podcast, and the first thing he sends to me, he's like, "I'm listening to it right now," and then the quote he sends to me is, "From me, I can give a mean handy."
It was so funny. It caught me so off guard.
Just so confused, like you're just not even paying attention. You're like, "Oh, I'm just listening to this just to just to keep a good friend."
Just background noise.
Just background noise to keep a good friend, and then all you hear is, "I can give a good handy."
I was
You're
like,
like,
huh,
let's test that.
quite a good offer.
Try to, can't pass up that deal.
All you hear is a random knock at your door.
Hey, heard
I
you
heard
could,
handies were given out over here.
and they were pretty good. They were of the quality. And they were muy muy. uh, you guys have a good Christmas?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
I forgot to even talk about that. I almost forgot about that. Like 26 minutes in, I forgot to talk about Christmas. But I got a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of Bob Ross stuff. I like Bob Ross. Thank you guys for who got me Bob Ross. Also, I got a $25 gift card from for GameStop from my in-laws, and I bought a Afterglow controller, and I really enjoy it actually. I'm not that hard to please. And I got pants too. I got nice pants, and I got a nice shirt, and oh, it's a little dirty. I need to clean it. And then also got some socks that are super comfy. I don't know if you ever worn women's socks, but I'm letting you guys know now. If I ever get a sponsor for women's socks, I'm gonna promote the heck out of that.
Usually women's socks are too tight on my feet, cut off the circulation. I have to I have to literally get a specific type of sock so I don't, you know, lose my feet.
They just fall off.
Just walking, pushing buggies, and oh, there goes my left. Oh, you little rascal, get back over here.
No, no, please.
You just pops it back on that Mr. Potato
Oh, okay.
Head. Kind of hurt, feels kind of good. Might do it again later.
Tristan, I don't know if you ever met him. Have you ever met Clint?
Clint Eastwood? No, I've
No,
always
no, no.
wanted
Okay.
to.
Anyways, he taught me how to click my tongue really loudly, like that.
And his
And
name is Clint.
and his name's Clint. I didn't know if you would know him or not. It's just a little side story. He's pretty
Does
cool.
he work at Walmart?
He
What
worked at
happened to Clint?
Walmart distribution. I'll answer your question here in a second. But he worked at Walmart distribution, and he quit. He had the easiest job there, and I'm gonna try to get him on the podcast. Another thing, Clint is doing good. He is still happily with his girl, and last time I talked to his mom, he said he was doing good. Last time I talked to him, he said he was moving to Tennessee, but he didn't. And I'm glad he stayed because I like having him as a friend. He's really cool.
That's where most of my family moved to, was Tennessee.
I used to live in Tennessee, actually. I lived there for a while. I lived in
What part of
Lawrenceburg.
Tennessee?
Lawrenceburg,
Okay.
like right on the edge. Yes, babe? Bath? Okay. Okay.
Heard.
Will you go in the oven? Yeah, I think so.
But I lived in the okay, so on your way from Alabama to Tennessee, you'll cross over the line. It's like in the middle.
Yeah.
You'll cross over and you'll pass this dam. It's a big old dam. Like
Boy,
it. But you'll cross over this dam, and whenever you cross over, I think it's before you cross over, there's a store, and the store is called the Dam Store. And I remember when I was little, I would always be like, let's go to the Dam Store. Because I traveled a lot between Tennessee and stuff, family issues. But yeah. And
That
then,
is the perfect name for a store.
yeah, right beside it. I don't know if it shut down or not because that place wasn't really full of life besides, like wood forest life.
Yeah.
There was a wreck on that bridge and it scared me because I'm scared of not swimming because I can't swim. And
Can you still not swim?
I can't swim. Yes.
To this day, you cannot swim.
I can doggy paddle if that's cool. If that's what gets you going.
I mean, if somebody like throws you like a 10-foot deep pool, are
Yeah,
you
dude.
gonna sink to the bottom? Or are you gonna like try to swim?
I'm gonna try to swim, but they're probably gonna go to jail for murder. Just saying. That's probably
Okay,
how it's gonna
okay.
turn out.
I'll float like a turd in the toilet.
I don't float, I just sink. Because I'm
Well,
splashing around too much.
You weigh like what, 85, 90 pounds max?
I weigh 115, thank you.
I heard 15 pounds. You weigh 15 pounds? I think
Turd.
that light.
You heard 115.
Yeah, one
That's my
person
nickname at
you is
work.
15. What, 115 or turd?
115.
115?
115. 115.
Hi.
115.
But yeah, that's my nickname at work. It's all 115 for a little bit, but then it's not anymore.
What
It's
is
now
your nickname now?
David.
That's not a nickname. That is a name.
That's my nickname though. Hi, Isaac.
Okay,
Bye, Isaac.
do you remember? Okay, he took off running, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't want to.
Do you remember Jeremy from Delhi?
I thought he was supposed to say Jared from Subway. I was like, yeah.
No. No, Jeremy from the deli.
Yeah, I know him.
So he has a nickname for me now.
What's his nickname?
He calls me Christmas Tree.
Christmas tree.
Yes.
Whenever Creed worked over there, we had Creed and me, and then Jeremy and Bradley, and both of them look like they drink and watch football. Am I correct?
They do.
They do, and they also do that because I asked them, but they look like it too, and they were back there,
Oh,
and
for
they
sure.
made a joke. They made a joke towards Creed. And Creed said, "Who invited the I drink beer and watch football crew?" I don't know why that got me.
Because it's too true. It's too
It
true
is.
not
It got
to be
me.
funny.
It was right on. Um, yeah, I didn't really like Walmart. I don't see how you still work there.
Pays my bills. And plus, I'm outside. I don't have to deal with any customers.
So that's the best job.
Yeah, but he
If
has to
people
deal
just
with the
leave me
cold.
alone. Yeah.
That's still the best job. I love the cold.
The scorching sun in the summer.
Now that, no.
Yeah, that sucks in the summer, dude.
Why is your mic set to whenever you talk, you tone out everyone?
I don't know.
How do I fix that?
Self-absorbed.
I don't know what's going on, but every time I can't change it. He's just overpowering us. I can't, yeah, he's just overpowering. Oh, we also, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You didn't finish your sentence.
I didn't, dude. I hate it. It's one thing I hate is I'll be sitting there talking and I'll stop. Morgan hates it too. Like I'll be sitting there talking, and then I'll be sitting there like, let's say I'm playing Brawlhalla. I'm sitting there playing. I'm like, yeah, blah blah blah, and then I'll be get focused on a game part. I'll be like, she'll be like, what? Huh? All right, we're back. Sorry, I had an audio problem. My OBS software just decided to, just up and quit.
Poop out on us. Like a big old dookie.
It did, dude. But yeah, kind of fixed it back. Audio got all messed up too. That was crazy. A lot of editing for me tonight, I can tell. I'm gonna just a lot of editing tonight. Then I'm okay with. It's gonna be pretty hectic. Just patching everything together. It shouldn't be that bad though. Tristan, what's the craziest story that you've had working at Walmart so far?
The craziest story?
Yes.
Uh, Probably the robbery that happened on Christmas. That's probably the craziest thing that's probably happened to me.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about that. Let's talk about that. Walmart got
This
robbed.
Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah, like a few days, like what, 2 days ago? Yeah,
Yeah.
Walmart got hit severely.
Stole a lot of money.
Oh, dude,
Speaking of,
last I heard, it was like over $75,000 worth of stuff.
Jeez, it rose.
Yes, that was the last I heard. I mean that was just hearsay. Could be real, could be fake. I don't know. It was an inside job. It had to have been because everything that happened,
The fact
there's
that they
no
were
way
in
it
there
could.
that long.
Yeah, they were in there for like over 2 hours, and they know exactly where the security room was. Well, which wires to cut so the alarms wouldn't go off. What sections not to go in. Oh yeah,
Dude,
they know exactly where the safe room for the electronics were at.
maybe
They
they
knew which
worked at
ones to
another
grab.
Walmart.
What really got on my nerves was
What got
I
on
was
my
gonna
nerves was
buy.
they touched the buggies.
No, they stole every single pair of the PS4 headset that I was gonna buy. I just wanted one brand, and they stole every single pair of them that we had.
You go over there and you're like, no!
Yeah, exactly. So I just bought a Xbox one. They work the same. It's just this one's green instead of blue. That's the only difference.
I'm using AKG headphones and they're working pretty good.
That was sound expensive. I can't afford it expensive.
AKGs?
Yeah, they sound expensive.
No, they come with the Galaxy S10.
Oh.
Yep.
oh, speaking of robbery. All right. So, get this, David. We had a call last night at 12:30 at night. Guess who it was from?
Who?
Corporate.
Oh, what'd they say?
They were like, your store is under investigation because your store's money is being embezzled.
What?
So Zach's like, uh, okay. And so he talks to him for like an hour and 30 minutes total. But basically, what it boils down to is that they wanted him to walk outside of the building with $1,900 in his hand.
Oh, okay. Corporate didn't call. Somebody called and was wanting to rob him.
Yeah. Um, and so he was like, "Oh hell no, I ain't doing this. I'm calling Robin." And so he called Robin, and Robin told Zach to, if they called again, tell them to f off.
Is that what Robin said himself?
Yes, like he actually said that.
Robin's not having it.
No.
There was one time we messed
He-
up on a taco and he really freaked out. He was like one taco, and I thought he was gonna blow us up.
Oh man, what's that old lady's name that used to work there?
Oh, dude. We were talking about her today. What? Your name's what? Man, I hated her.
Hey, David,
What?
do you remember, or did you know either Imogene, Judy, or Jennifer?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
Cool story, bro.
Imogene and Judy just retired today, and then Jennifer worked at the money center, and she put her 2 weeks in today because she's
Wait,
had
wait.
so many. What?
The older one with the hair gold.
Short curly hair.
Yeah, she's really nice and
Yeah.
smiling all the time. Yeah, she said she was gonna
Yes,
quit. She told me.
she is, and I believe it's because she has so many like creeps coming at her.
She's a good worker though.
And Vicky, the cashier lady, she had uh she had a man asking everybody what time she went to lunch, where she could go into lunch at, and everything. Like followed her around the store too.
Man, nobody would do that with me. Not even Morgan. And we're married.
And then I had to walk a lady out today, but she was like a super old white racist lady.
Oh, those are my favorite.
She
I don't know
said
if you
So
heard
that a
great.
black man was trying to harass her as she was walking into the bathroom. And she was like, I had to do some more shopping, but I was just so shaken up. I'm just going to head home now. I was like, okay, ma'am, you have a good day. She was like, you can't trust anybody anymore, not even the white people. I was like, what? Yeah, I was like, okay, this
You can't
lady
be
is
serious.
woo. No, yeah, dead serious.
Creed. I was gonna when I was working with him, it was like his third day or something. Anyways, he went to go get a drink, and the coin machine ate his quarter. And the guy behind him, he goes, "Hey, you need the drink machine eat your quarter?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "It always does it with me." And they walked out to his car, walked back. He got the coin, walked back, gave Creed the coin, and walked out. As Creed's walking back in from the drink machine area, he gets stopped by asset protection. And the woman asked him, she goes, "Where would what'd you say to him?" He goes, "What?" She goes, "Don't talk to him ever again." He goes, "Why?" Turns out he was banned from that store for like forever. And they knew that guy was there already.
Why didn't they do something instead of just letting all that happen?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I guess he wasn't completely in the store, so I don't know.
Look, I talked so much crap about today during our family dinner because most of my family knows that that works at the Walmart we used to work or that I work at.
Wait,
My
you
family like
talking trash about
knows.
him?
Yeah, so much trash.
Well, this is
So much trash.
you remember this is a podcast, so Do they know that
Yeah,
you hate them?
well, the worker, the only worker that we have, besides the manager, always tries to tell people how to do their own job instead of doing her own job. Is why, and it's I got my words twisted. She gets me upset.
Here, I can help out with this. I hate people like that.
Yeah, and yeah, instead of doing her own job, she tries to tell you how to do your job, and that's why we have so many people stealing daily. I saw a man walk out with 4 drills the other day. I said the other day, but it was like a month ago, and I couldn't do anything about it. I just smiled and waved at him as he went out the door. And two other customers were telling me that he stole. I was like, I can't do nothing about it.
I can't touch him.
I was like, I can't even address him or ask him if he stole.
Yeah, you'll get
Or I
fired
could
real quick.
potentially get, yeah, I know, which is retarded.
That's one thing I didn't like about Walmart is you couldn't tackle people.
Shoot, if I could tackle people, I'd be tackling everybody.
Get on the ground.
I didn't do nothing. I don't care. I'm angry.
I'm angry.
Yeah. So I was talking so much crap, and even my family agreed with her because they've known her longer than I've known her. They've known her for years. I'm like,
Wow.
she sucks at her job. She
Oh, so
doesn't
your
do
family
her
knows her
job.
too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
And
we're
they're like, yeah, she sucks. She's like, she's always on her phone. She doesn't pay attention. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then she does everything else but her job. She's either setting up displays or putting up merchandise instead of
now that I don't
actually
work
doing
there,
her
I'm
job.
able to say this. I didn't like some of the managers there. I mean, I liked most of them.
Shoot, I'll still say it. I tell it straight to the managers. I'm like, I don't like this person.
Well, only reason I didn't do it because I like to move up and stuff. I don't like.
Oh well,
I don't know. I don't know what it
I'm
is.
not.
But
I believe if would. Oh, oops.
no, you continue. You continue.
No, I said his name. I didn't mean to.
It's over with.
Yeah, well, I'm fired.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do
Shut
anything,
up.
Yes.
so I'll bleep out his name.
How about just bleep out? Oh, is my name on here? Have we said my name at all?
Yes, I said it at the beginning. I said we got special guests. Do I say your name
Dang it.
now?
No, don't. Just in case.
You want me to go through
But
and bleep it all?
anyways, names if you can, if it's not too much trouble. I'd rather not lose my job over a podcast. But anyways, if the would come in more happy and actually look like he was glad to be there, it would pass down that effect to the other managers and pass it down to us bottom low lives. They get treated like garbage because everybody's upset. It would have a good trickle effect for us at the bottom. Like, it would feel great to have some joy coming to work.
It'd feel some joy, yeah, going into work with happiness.
That's one of the reasons I was making those hats. And I have so many employees asking me to bring them back, even though it's not Christmas.
Make your own hats then.
Just, oh, I am. I even thought about starting up a business doing it.
Selling to Walmart employees.
I know to anybody.
I'm mad that you haven't
Shoot.
got your picture yet.
What picture?
Like,
Oh, yeah. No, they don't do that to us low lives, but everybody else they do.
I found a credit card on the ground. Good job.
I was better bring that up. Oh my goodness. I found about 2 to 6 credit cards a month. Not gonna lie. And a cashier finds one in a few seconds because a woman dropped it at her feet. And she gets praised for it. But no, I didn't save all these people's lives. No, sure didn't. Didn't save all their cash and credit card and time wasted to go apply for a new credit card. I could have just taken it. It's mine now. You know what? They didn't see me take it. I could have just picked up trash off the ground.
Ha, mine now.
Yeah, exactly. I use credit. I ain't gotta use debit. I know you gotta know your stupid pin.
I think with credit cards you gotta run them as credit. I don't know. I've never had a credit card.
Me neither. I don't have enough credit to have a credit card.
Um. I'm gonna. Even though I'm not sponsored by them, I gotta say it. Wood Forest has their own little thing, and it's really cool. And that's all I can say about it. I'm not gonna say more because I'm not sponsored, and
It
I'm
is
not gonna promote a
really
business.
cool.
I got you.
I don't even know what that is, but it's top tier coolness.
You're promoting even though we're not. But yeah, I'd like to get that set up. I don't know what I would like to get set up because I don't know what I was setting up, but I'd like to get that set up.
Because that makes sense. Yes.
Oh yeah,
I'd like to set up my setup.
you know it.
So how do you set up a setup if you haven't set up the setup yet?
You gotta set up that setup. It's a setup.
So you gotta set up the setup for the setup, or do you just gotta set up the setup?
Yeah, but don't get set up.
Up.
What, you want to square up now? Is that what that is?
Why are you being so rude?
Says Sorry, I thought we were getting hostile. Sorry, you said set up. I heard square up, and just went all downhill from there.
Abuse my children. Just heard it all. You guys get a little ASMR action too.
That was the loudest chug. Not even a chug. It was the loudest sip I've ever heard.
What was heard on your end? Did you hear like?
Yeah, I heard you swallowing.
You guys get a little ASMR.
Just all in one.
All
Now
in
we need to
one.
get some like,
All
we
for
need to
the
get some
gram.
bubble wrap, start popping it.
What gave me the idea of this actually is this app called Spoon Radio, and it's like a live broadcasting app. It's like a podcast app, but you're live. And it was really fun messing around with a lot of people, and that's what gave me this idea. Was messing around with people on that app, and
So,
what? Huh?
so what you're saying is there'd be no editing, just straightforward.
Basically, like last episode, you are killing a bag of chips.
Who, me?
Yeah.
It was bubble wrap. I'm sorry.
I was expecting you to actually get bubble wrap.
Yeah, I had it sitting right here on my little shelf.
You had us saved for a special day like this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to happen. Didn't want to throw it away. I was like, I could use this.
I'm gonna use this for a special day. We're also looking for an animator. I'm looking for one to animate, I guess a picture. I don't know. Super Mega did something cool, and I was wanting to do something like theirs because I like Super Mega a lot, and I would love to actually get to talk to them for once in my life.
What about Fiverr?
Boy, you just
Have
got
you ever heard?
yourself a.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot about the promotion.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, I'm able to go to Fiverr. Like, we're able to talk about it, but we're just not sponsored by them.
Yeah,
I'm
I
able
got
to
you.
ask them though.
Yeah, I mean, because I've seen a few YouTubers that I watch use them, and for the price that they paid, I mean, they got some pretty good stuff out of it. I need to quit talking because that's promotion.
Oh, you're good. I mean, we're able to promote them, but we just don't get it. We don't get any revenue from it, which I don't really care about revenue from here.
Why not?
Well, not right now.
I mean, I don't really care at all. I mean, I'm doing this for fun. If I do get it, okay. If I don't, oh well. It's not really a big deal. I don't need logos. I
Have
can
a little
create
bit
my own
more.
logos. I need intro or outros, or can you make me a looping?
Like a looping kind of like picture, like
Kind
an
of, yeah.
animation.
Yeah, where we're like sitting down at something. That'd be cool. I don't know. I need ideas for this too. Morgan had a good idea
What was her
about
idea about?
getting an animator, so that's what got the idea in my head. Because
I
we're
mean,
putting.
do you go ahead?
No, you go.
I'm about to say because on Fiverr you can literally just type in anything, and it'll pull something up for you. Something good. I literally just typed in animation, and almost 20,000 services popped up.
I mean, oh, Mr. Dick Ursa. Thank you.
What'd you call me?
It said Mr. Dick Ursa. That's what that guy's name.
I thought you were calling me one. I was like, what did I do?
Just quit.
Hyperventilize.
What'd you call me?
Woohoo.
Oh, hey, I actually like that.
That's pretty cool.
I
What?
have.
So
I'm credentialed in Photoshop. Why don't I just do this crap?
there you go. Save you some money too. Holy crap! They're charging this much.
Yeah, dude, there's one that's $980. Like this stuff is
I'm looking at one
crazy.
right. This one right here starts out at almost $1,500, and
Maybe
my
one
chest
day.
hurts.
Maybe one day we
Well,
can
this
get up
one down here
there.
at the bottom is 10, and it is so much better. I won't say so much better. It's really not.
This is gonna be so confusing.
Hey,
I
it's the second
dropped.
episode.
Say what? What?
Sorry, I interrupted you. I'm
No, I interrupted.
We're are we Canadian?
sorry.
All I heard was, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
I
It's my fault. No, it's my fault.
dropped my phone in McDonald's Sprite, and it started charging.
That was the
I'm
most
so confused. What
that
just
was the
happened?
most deep fried thing I've ever heard. You want to say that again with fully pushing down the control or whatever the heck key you're pushing?
I dropped my phone in McDonald's Sprite, and it started charging.
He let go
That's
too early. You said it started charging?
Yeah.
Wait, are you being dead serious?
No.
Oh, dude, I thought you just now did that. I was like, oh god, his phone's screwed. It's
I
not
was like,
charging.
how's it charging?
It's panicking.
Help, 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 help. It's sending you Morse code and flashes. That's what's happening.
It's having a seizure. Chromosome chin. Oh man, that's gonna be the. I don't know if I can put that as the title. I might. Chromosome chin.
Did you know that your name for the podcast is so similar to there's one with like said Ted Segura,
I know what you're talking about.
and it's
Who?
literally called Your Mom's House podcast.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Not Your Mama's Christian podcast. I was like, yeah, we're pretty similar. There's just Christian added.
Oh no, I ain't seen that one.
Yeah,
I literally typed in
just look
Not
up
Your
Not
Mom's
Your
podcast.
look up Not Your Mama's podcast online, and you should be able to find Not Your Mama's Christian podcast immediately. Like,
Oh yeah, first one that pops up.
yeah, dude, I'm wanting to beat over them because I don't think they post anymore.
Well, that'll be easy then. Just post like once a week or something, or whenever you have time.
Well, I'm always posting on posting every time. I don't think we're gonna be over them because they are
I
big.
mean, if they quit, it's literally three dudes holding their own mics with some headphones on and sitting in some dinner chairs.
Well,
They're
it's
sitting in kitchen chairs.
well, they're doing better than us. Like, look, they have their own recording audio. I'm using an OBS studio, and I'm using a
It's
crappy
fine.
mic.
But look, we're all comfortable right now. They don't look comfortable. They're all
You're
dressed
right.
up, sitting on some hard chairs. I'm sitting in my pajamas, little computer chair.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my
Pajamas.
pajamas. I'm glad Wyatt heard that too. Pajamas. Yeah, yeah, but they have their own website. They have fancy
Shit.
headphones. Look at their haircuts, dude. Like they're rich.
Look,
Like
I'll
they
hook
have an
us up.
about us.
I still got the discount for the supercuts at Walmart. Okay, I get like 15% off. Okay, I will hook us up.
You got us. All right, let's see.
And the websites are easy to get because you can buy them the URL links like a few bucks because nobody wants it anymore, and just I mean, of course, it's gonna be like a random URL,
Yeah.
and it's not gonna match your podcast, but it's gonna be cheap. I'm literally looking up one right now as we're speaking.
Wait, what are we looking up?
I'm looking up websites.
Are we talking
Like
about
to make
buying a
your own.
website? Yeah.
You're
Well, I
talking about
can't use
buying a website.
Etsy or not Etsy, but I can't use like something like that.
Now this is it's called Wix.
Oh, yeah. I gotta pay for that though.
Who said you're gonna pay for it? Merry Christmas.
Ooh.
In about 2 weeks, I gotta wait for my next paycheck. bills came out. Bills came out on this one. I got like $200 to make it last for 2 weeks, and I have a date Sunday. So
Oh, lucky.
Hey.
I have 20 to make it 2 weeks.
you have
Well,
20 to make for 2 weeks. Oh, I would
Yep.
buy. I would. Yeah, I wouldn't.
oh yeah. Actually, I get paid weekly and I constantly have money now.
Lucky.
Actually, I don't constantly have money. Jeez, dude. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
because
sure I'm
I
constantly
gotta.
broke.
Yeah, that sounds about like me. Because mine goes towards food. If I could legit quit eating as much as I eat, I would save so much freaking money.
Heard.
Yeah.
But I got a short shift tomorrow. It's like 4.5, maybe 5 hours, I think. It's like 10 to 3, so what? 5 hours. After I get off work, I'll come back on here and start building the website. Like from scratch. Like basic bottom, creating the URL and everything.
All I can imagine is like a coding thing, like going through your whole entire head. You're like,
It's more like well, the first question is, what do you want to create a website for? And there you
you
got 5 options.
you know it's monthly, right?
What?
It's monthly payments.
So
We gotta have an
I have
about
nothing
us.
else. I have nothing else to do, dude. Wow, I said that on a podcast. Well, that's gonna be on there forever.
Yep,
Oh,
it's too
anyways,
late now. You got nothing else to do.
He has nothing else to do,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. That I said doo doo on
It's too
podcast.
late,
It's
dude.
been
It's
great.
over with. I tried to save you
Yeah.
too. I was like, "Oh, you have nothing else to do." Yeah, blah blah blah. And you're like, "Doo doo." Oh
So
my
yeah,
gosh.
Anyway, I have nothing else to do in my free time. I am constantly bored, and this actually gives me something fun to do. I
It is
enjoy
fun. I
doing
don't.
this.
This is fun. I like it. We could just sit around and talk. Oh. Oh. That was me stretching. Thank
Okay.
you. That was my
All right.
ASMR of me stretching.
Lovely, lovely.
Thank you. So I'm also paying. I'm gonna be paying. I canceled 2 subscriptions, so I could be paying for this. I'm gonna be paying for Adobe Rush now.
Adobe Rush.
Yes, it's $20 a month.
I almost asked you if that was the security thing, but that's
Adobe Rush. I
that's
meant Premiere Pro.
it's what is it? McAfee or something like that? Isn't that the
Bless you.
security suite that I almost spilled my drink.
You mean McAfee?
Yeah, that. What'd I say?
McGaffey.
McAfee.
Yeah, McAfee.
My Gaffey's running low.
McAfee.
But yeah, I thought the Adobe for quite a time was the security that was on
No,
computers.
Adobe's really cool. That's one thing I did learn in school. Thank you, Coach Drake.
Yeah, I went to Montevallo. At a very small school. Just about every single teacher was a coach. It was a great time.
Every teacher was a coach.
Just about, not even gonna lie.
When
Either
I
that or they had some other extracurricular activity they had to do.
they were all involved, like because they had to be, not because they wanted to.
Because there were so few teachers. We had nobody else to do it.
They were way too involved. like like they don't want to, but they're forced to get that paycheck. If they don't, they get a smaller paycheck.
Exactly. One of the teachers, oh my goodness, she had like 6 or 7 different clubs. She was the not host, leader. What is the word I'm trying to look for?
um
Sponsor. She was the sponsor to like 6 or 7 different of our clubs and organizations at the school, and
okay.
it was driving her. Yeah, and it was driving her crazy
Oh man.
because
I
she
wish I had
had
a
like
sponsor.
the. You do.
Yes, thank you, Anchor. But
Yeah.
Anchor gives you one immediately, I'm pretty sure. But I'm still thankful.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All I can think about is everyone's a coach.
Like most of them, we wouldn't even call them Mister or Miss. It would just be Coach and their last name. Like the ag teacher was the archery coach. The chemistry teacher was the basketball coach. We had a history teacher as the football coach. We had we had the biology teacher as the volleyball coach. We had coaches for everything. We even had a yoga teacher at one time. That was a math teacher.
What?
Yeah,
Goodness gracious.
but she had like 4 girls in it, and she really hated boys. Yeah,
Uh,
Isn't,
she was sexist all the way.
isn't that normal? Please don't. I'm a
I mean, she was like over the top sexist though.
Golly.
Like you could say good morning to her or something like that. If you're a boy, she'd brush you off. She would kind of ignore you. Female students did it. She'd go, "Oh yes,"
Oh my gosh.
Squealing and stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. When two girls get excited to see each other and they get that high pitched squealing noise.
Oh.
Yeah, that, whatever that was.
No, what if she hates men